The fifth day of the week began with a kind of magic that could be felt even before entering the classroom. The air felt lighter, brighter, and filled with the soft excitement that only a special day can bring. Today was the long-awaited Christmas celebration, a day everyone had been talking about for weeks. Oliver, Sophie, and Max walked together as always. Though today Max seemed even more excited than usual, he practically skipped the entire way. Sophie laughed softly. "Max, calm down. The day hasn't even started yet." Max grinned widely. "But it's Christmas. There will be decorations, music, gifts, cookies, and maybe even a surprise." Oliver smiled quietly, feeling the warm happiness of the day. When they entered the classroom, their excitement doubled. The room looked completely transformed. Strings of tiny lights glowed along the walls. Paper snowflakes hung from the ceiling. Colorful drawings made by the students were taped across the board, and a small decorated tree stood in the corner with handmade ornaments. Each desk had a tiny card with the student's name written in a shiny marker. Their teacher stood near the tree with a soft smile, welcoming each child warmly. "Today," she said, "is about joy, sharing kindness, and appreciating each other." All the children took their seats, admiring the decorations around them. The morning began with a special storytelling session. Their teacher read a warm, gentle story about giving, caring, and helping others during wintertime. Sophie listened with a soft smile. Max sat surprisingly still, though his legs bounced quietly beneath the desk, and Oliver held on to every word, feeling peaceful. After the story, the teacher announced, "Now it's time for the Christmas crafts workshop." The children cheered loudly. Tables were rearranged, and each one had art supplies, colored papers, cotton balls, ribbons, bells, glue sticks, glitter jars, and markers. The trio sat together, excited. Their first task was to make Christmas cards for someone in the class. Sophie began neatly cutting shapes. Oliver drew a beautiful winter scene, and Max used glitter like it was confetti at a parade. Glitter flew everywhere. Sophie groaned. "Max, not so much." Max grinned proudly. "Glitter makes everything better." Oliver laughed softly. "Even your hair is sparkling now." Max ran his fingers through his hair and gasped with joy. "I look magical." Next, they created little ornaments to hang on the class tree. Oliver carefully crafted a tiny star with silver paper. Sophie made a heart-shaped ornament with shiny ribbons. Max tried to make a snowman, but it accidentally became a snow blob with too many eyes. He held it up proudly. "It's unique," Sophie laughed. "It's something, that's for sure." When they hung their ornaments on the tree, the trio stood back proudly. The tree looked brighter because of them. After crafts, it was time for the Christmas games. The first game was pin the star on the tree. Each student was blindfolded and had to place a star sticker as close as possible to the top of a paper tree on the wall. Sophie went first, placing her star surprisingly close. Oliver's star landed perfectly on a branch. Max's star somehow ended up on the door, making everyone laugh. He claimed. The tree grew legs and moved. The second game was a snowball toss using soft cotton balls. Oliver had good aim. Sophie was excellent. Max threw with such enthusiasm that he missed almost every basket, but he had more fun than anyone else. Laughter filled the room like warm music. Then came one of the favorite activities of the day, the Christmas gift exchange. Each child had brought a small wrapped gift. All the gifts were placed in a big basket. The teacher called names one by one, and children excitedly chose one. When it was Oliver's turn, he picked a neatly wrapped box and smiled. When he opened it, a small keychain shaped like a tiny book. Perfect for him. Sophie chose a gift that turned out to be a set of colorful pens. Max received a pack of funny holiday stickers. He stuck one on his forehead immediately. "Look, I'm a holiday hero." Sophie placed a sticker on Oliver's notebook. Oliver placed one gently on Sophie's pen case. Max placed 5 more on himself. After gifts, the children gathered for the Christmas snack party. Tables were filled with homemade cookies, cupcakes, fruit trays, and warm treats. The trio sat together, sharing everything. Oliver offered cookies he had brought. Sophie shared mini cupcakes. Max ate too quickly and was told to slow down by Sophie at least 5 times. "Chew, Max, chew. I am chewing," he protested with his mouth full. Oliver laughed more today than he had in a long time. As the afternoon approached, the lights were dimmed slightly, and the teacher announced, "Now it's time for our Christmas kindness circle." The children sat in a big circle on the floor. Each student had to say something kind about the person on their right. Sophie spoke first about Oliver. "He is gentle, thoughtful, and always honest." Oliver blushed and whispered thank you. Oliver then spoke about Max. "He makes everything fun, even when he's loud." The class giggled. Max placed a hand on his heart dramatically. "I accept this with honor." Max then spoke about Sophie. "She's smart, kind, and she always helps me not break things." Sophie laughed. Other students spoke as well, some shyly, some confidently, but every word felt warm and genuine. Their teacher looked around proudly. "Kindness," she said softly, "is the real celebration today." The final event of the day was the Christmas talent showcase. Students could sing, dance, tell jokes, or read poems. Sophie had written a short poem called Winter Light, and she read it beautifully. Oliver played a soft tune on a tiny handbell instrument. Max volunteered to perform the Great Christmas Freeze dance, which basically meant he danced wildly until the music stopped, then froze in ridiculous poses. His performance made the entire class burst into laughter. The trio cheered for each other loudly. At the very end of the day, the teacher handed each student a small envelope with a personalized note inside. The envelopes weren't fancy, just simple paper, but the notes inside were precious. Oliver's note said, "Thank you for being brave and gentle." Sophie's note said, "Your kindness brightens everyone's day." Max's note read, "Your energy fills the room with joy, never stop being you." Max pretended to faint from happiness. Sophie giggled. Oliver held his note carefully as if it were treasure. As the final bell rang, the room glowed warmly with tiny lights still shining, decorations swaying softly, and children packing their things with full hearts. The trio walked out together. Sophie said, "Today was perfect." Oliver nodded. "It really was." Max stretched his arms and said loudly, "Best day ever." Sophie rolled her eyes but smiled. "Tomorrow won't be this fun." Max grinned. "Maybe not, but today was enough for a whole week." And as they walked home, their hearts were warm, their hands were sticky with cookie crumbs, and their minds were full of beautiful memories. Christmas Day had not only given them gifts and games, but laughter, kindness, and friendship that felt like the real celebration. And they knew, deep inside, that this day would stay with them forever. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming stories.